fellas, look, check this out. We're Drunken Inches. We got ourselves a special guest today while we're out and about having a good time. Our legendary friend here, Quaz. If you don't know him, then it's sad for you because he is known all around the Carolinas. Probably all around the East Coast if you think about it. You're that guy that has literally every cocker you can think of. You're the guru. You're the guru, man.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
All things old school.
Yeah. So we brought you on here today because there's a thing that's been going around, floating around in topics where how paintball is changing now. Where now you're starting to see that the mech and the non-electronical guns are coming back. Yep. And they're coming back like large.
Yep.
You know, and we know you as the guy. You've seen it longer than we have because, I mean, I'm working constantly. You're out here playing these tournaments and these scenarios. What do you see out here, and do you think it's for the greater good? Or
So I would say that the 10-man kind of kicked off around 2017, 2018.
Okay.
And it kind of started as just a bunch of guys getting together and just we went to Chicago to get an event together and just a bunch of friends to try to play a series that was basically dead. I mean, 10-man wasn't around. They kind of had some 10-man speedball in the NXL, but it wasn't classic. After that event kicked off, I mean, just you basically brought the game to an older crowd again. You don't have to be in fantastic shape. You don't have to be practicing every single weekend. You know, if you just want to go out there with your buddies, mechanical 10-man. I mean, that's mechanical in general. I mean, you look at the mechanical gun sales lately. I mean, it's taken off.
Yes, because last weekend they had Bones and Ashes here at Black House Paintball, and I just sat there and I sucked it all in. Knowing I didn't get to play, I just came to hang out. I sucked all that energy in, and I was like, oh my God, it's back.
Yep.
This feeling is back. And when I see people over 40s, 50s coming out here, and they're like, dude, this is fucking fantastic. They felt like they were 20 all over again. And I feel like it all started with those Met guns coming back.
Yep. I
really do believe so, because, you know, I had a great conversation with Simon when he was here. And Simon's just like, if you only knew.
Yep.
And I was just like, holy shit.
Yep.
You know?
I feel like a lot of the manufacturers just kind of got into the mechanical game a couple years ago they thought it would kind of like fill a small void. And I mean, I feel like it's a huge market now.
Yes, it is. It's huge. And you're starting to see the Woods ball and the scenario, and like you said with the 10-man, it's growing, dude.
Yep.
It's growing so fast. Ever since that first one was at ICC,
yep.
It was like, after that, it was like, boom, like trying to get all these teams in there. I was like, man, this is a damn good sign. Because for a while there, I was getting a little nervous how everything was going a direction.
Now, do you think like bringing the guys back in from the old school era, coming into the mechanical era, bringing the young guys in, is a big factor?
I do think so, because I mean, you've got a lot of guys that used to play back in the day that kind of, you know, they lost the time, they outgrew it. It just, you know, they couldn't commit to be on, you know, an X-ball or a speedball team anymore. Yeah. And then you get 10-man where you can just kind of go hang out, you practice every now and again, and then when they're going out, they're bringing their kids with them. So a lot of these, you look at a lot of these 10-man teams, you got father and son combos on just about every team.
Yeah,
you know, and it's really helping bring this older generation that kind of stepped away back into it. And it's a smoother way to kind of get your whole family involved.
Nice.
You know, whether you want to play 10-man or scenario, I mean, just like you said, Bones and Ashes, there's a lot of even scenario players that are busting out mechanical guns instead of, you know, the rampers and whatever.
It's crazy, man, because I was looking at it. Like I said, I was looking at the bigger picture while I was out there on the other side. Nobody was rocking a Didam. Nobody was rocking these 98s. It was like Emex, Cockers. I was like, holy shit.
Yep.
Paintball is back, man.
Yep.
And this, I mean, people, it seemed like no one cared how much paint was during the weekend either. It was the fact that everybody was there having fun, having a good time. No one's fighting. Bro, I was telling Edwin, every time I saw people coming off the field, smiles.
Yep.
Not a single frown on nobody's face. It was like, okay, I got to get back out there. They run to their damn car to get more paint, get their ass back out there. I said, holy shit. It wasn't like this when I was playing. I was like, damn.
Yep.
I said, this is a damn good sign, man. So,
and I mean, to give Bones and Ashes credit, it is probably one of the best scenarios on the East Coast.
yeah.
So every March about, I mean, if you haven't been there or you have the opportunity to check it out, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, once a year for a full weekend.
Yep.
And I was telling Rocky, I said, look, man, next year I'm definitely marking this fucker on my calendar, dude. I said, I'm going to camp out here. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
I said, the fact is that everybody was having a good time. I was like, damn it. I haven't felt that in so long.
Yep.
So long. Because I'm usually listening to people with hot heads. You got people growling at each other and shit. And I'm like, this shit's for the birds, man.
Well, and another huge difference is the camaraderie. You know?
Yes.
You guys have been around 5-man and X-Ball and all that, and it's like fuck those guys.
Yes.
Like, everybody's enemies. When you go to 10-man or these scenarios, it's just everybody's family. Like, whether you get shit on or you beat somebody, it's like you're shaking hands and everybody's having a good time.
And do you think that's the maturity of that sport and with the people that are in it? Could it be the maturity of that?
I think it's a little bit of the maturity and it's a little bit of the mindset. I mean, you know, you go to a national event and even in 10-man at the ICPL, I mean, there's teams drinking beers in their pits. You know, they're there to have a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you can have a good time and be competitive.
Right.
Exactly.
And because it's not, you know, you don't have these guys that have been doing 2-a-day practices for the last 3 weeks. You know, you're still competitive, but it's not the same. It's not as cutthroat.
Yeah.
You know,
You want to go out there and you want to compete, but you also want to have a good time because in the end, it's just building the sport.
yes. And then, you know, you got a bunch of these old school guys. I mean, every time you go there, it's a reunion.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I mean, even as a fan, I mean, you know, all the players that we were watching growing up, I mean, they're playing ICPL. You know, all the legends that's where they're at.
Yep.
See,
And going out there and playing with them and be like, hey, I used to watch you on the fucking, like, their internet or the fucking
DVDs, the
shit like
VHSs and
I
shit,
watch
man.
you. Now, I get to compete against you, bro. You know, by far, awesome.
Yeah.
Coming out next week.
A few moments later.
All right, broski.
All right, bro. Take
Love
it.
you. Well, okay.
Bringing it back!
Bringing it back.
I know. But, like, it's interesting, though, like, how things develop, like how everything comes full circle. Like,
Yes.
you know, and for us to, like, us old guys coming out here playing and everything like that, to bring it back to where it started, it's really fulfilling. But to bring the young generation in,
Yep.
it's that's the challenge, you know.
Well, I think it just gives more options. I mean, I really truly kind of feel like paintball almost kind of hit like a standstill.
It did.
For a
It felt
while.
like it, right?
Yeah,
Like it did.
You know, X-Ball kind of went as far as it could go, so to say, and I mean, it just felt like the same old thing. And this whole mechanical thing, I mean, it's just unlocked a whole, you know, almost a forgotten part of paintball.
Yes, exactly. And I have the same vibe, dude. I'm just like,
Yep.
this is a great feeling right now.
Great feeling,
Great
and
feeling.
also it's cost effective because you can go out there,
Yep.
have more fun,
Yep.
and not like you don't have to ramp your fucking pain away.
No.
You go out there and have a good time with just semi.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's good for paint for the consumers, but also good for like consumers to go out there and have a good time. So like I love the fact you got me on EMAC. I didn't know about the EMAC.
Yep.
I was like, I gotta get me an EMAC now.
It's legit, man. It's legit. So, did you have anything you want to share, like, for anybody who's like a newcomer that's coming into it? Do you give them like some sort of little advice about where they should start at during this big boom of paintball?
So I think if you're a newcomer, you know, go ahead and hit your local field and just go play some rec ball. You know, if you gotta play with a rental, you know, it is what it is. But look at it with an open mind and just go out there and have fun. If you want to start buying, you know, accessories and gear, I would say the first thing to start off with is probably a nice mask. You know, I mean, even if you're playing rec ball, to be able to have a nice mask that's comfortable for you, that's not fogging up, is a big difference. You know, and then after that, get you a gun, a tank, a hopper. I mean, you can buy parts at a time. You know, you can talk to your local field, see if you want to, you know, ref, help out, just whatever. Just be a part of it, be around, talk to people. A lot of the more experienced players are a lot more friendly than they may seem. So don't be afraid to walk up to them and no question is a dumb question. Just go have fun. I mean, everybody's there for having fun, and I think it's a great opportunity to try out something new.
Quad's been playing since Moses ran the tablets going.
I got my brass eagle talon in the summer of '97
Woo-hoo-hoo!
when I started.
Wow.
97.
'97.
Man, damn.
Yep.
Holy shit.
I played my first CFOA tournament in 2001.
2001. Oh yeah, you were like off the jump. You were like, let's get this going.
That's
Dad.
when I started.
Yep.
That's
in
dope.
2001.
That's dope.
Nice.
Ain't that something?
Well, with that being said, guys, we appreciate you guys watching. Quaz, definitely
Appreciate it.
Do you have anything you want to put, like pin social media, anything people can follow you, buy stuff from you, do any
Hey,
of that?
if you need a cocker fix, this is the guy.
That's the guy.
You can check out, I don't know the website directly, but I think it's like Fight Club Competition Paintball Team or something like that. Google it. We've got a website where you can buy some Fight Club gear. Also check out D3 X-Ball. I play on Underground. We don't have a site or anything, but if you want anything, hit me up and I can try to make it happen.
Whoop whoop. Quaz, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Quaz. Appreciate
sir.
you, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you guys.
All right, bro. Until next time, guys, stay tuned.
We're drunk in inches.